What up, tribe? It's your girl, Raji, and I'd like to welcome you to my podcast, The Kush Concierge, Something for the People, where the evolved hustler comes to learn more about hoodoo, tarot, astrology, culture, and everything in between. So, how have you guys been? It is officially the greatest month of the Gregorian calendar. No, just kidding. It's March, and it is the month of my new year, but as well as my daughters. So we do share a birthday month. Actually, she's born the day before me. So yeah, what's going on, guys? It's a great day to have a great day. But yeah, did you miss me? Wait, no, for real. Like, it's the greatest month. More than just because it's my proverbial new year, but also because this is the new year within the seasons. You know, spring equinox happens later on this month on the 19th. And then we will be ending our 41-day identity shift on the 26th. So we got a lot of good things coming up this month. So I need y'all to, if you are not excited, if you are not feeling grateful and high frequency, you need to snap out of it despite the weather, because I know it's kind of rainy, but that's neither here nor there. So I have today for you all the March forecast, right? I got a March forecast for y'all. In addition to us discussing, obviously, what these planets looking like and what the significant planetary cosmic things that'll be happening this month that might affect us or not. So let's just get right into it. Today I did a pre-pool. The written version is on Patreon, so check that out. If you guys have a moment, check out Patreon written reading. This is an extension of that, though. So for the past, first of all, let's back on up. Let's back it up. Today is Friday. Friday is ruled by Venus. Venus is all about self-love, reconciliation, glamour, beauty, taking care of oneself, and, getting down with the get down if that's what you're into. And obviously we're into it. But anyway. I have to censor. But anyway, yeah, like, today is the day for all of that. So if you were trying to use your poem to manifest, today would be the day for that. Just saying. We ain't never really had that discussion. I'm going to get more into that type of energy. Apparently, that's something that I am skilled with discussing. So we are definitely going to tap into that energy this season of realizing that you can definitely manifest with your girl down there. You know what I'm saying? You can get your manifestation on. It's actually one of the most powerful manifestation portals that you could use if you really want to know. So just, put a pin in that, because I also have some goddess work that I want us to tap into this season, this spring, this rebirth season. And the goddess, they manifest in different ways. They make things come forward in different ways, but not just, with that type of like attraction, sexual attraction magic, but we're definitely focusing on drawing in things that, we love, like ourselves. And again, we're working with pleasure, enjoyment. We're working with mirror magic. We are working with even partnerships. Any partnership is going to be a great thing to harness and facilitate and grow and nurture on a Friday. So that's my extended version of Friday that I never really went into deep with y'all. Feeling the new energy, right? Okay, good. And today the moon, maybe I'm talking like that because of the moon, because the moon is when it is in Scorpio, you know what Scorpio's all about sensuality, deepness, secrets, the occult, you know. It rules your nether regions. So when you tap into Scorpio, maybe that's why I'm like feeling that type of energy today. Like, but we gonna be in Scorpio a little bit tomorrow. We were in Scorpio today, and we were in Scorpio yesterday too. So today is a great day to dig deep, do your research, develop your psychic intuition. Today's again a great day for seduction and lust as well. So yeah, I'm definitely in that energy because of this Scorpio situation, and I'm not even cap, y'all. I have a significant amount of Scorpio in my chart. So yeah, I'm just ready to explore those elements in addition to, like the occult and all things Pluto, which is where Scorpio lies in terms of planets. So, yeah, ready to get it in and see what kind of magic we can make with that Scorpio, Lilith. Who else will be tapping into? Aset will be tapping into Marie. We'll be tapping into Maman Brigitte. And these are all strong female guides, goddesses that can help you along your journey of shadow work, transformation, rebirth, etc., etc. Bellaquist, because her name is really not Sheba. Sheba was the place. They called her Bellaquist, so we will be tapping into her as well. And yeah, that's just off the top of my head though, y'all. Let's see. So I'm looking at the planetary alignments today, and we've got about four planets in Pisces: Neptune, Saturn, the Sun, and Mercury. So definitely communicate those dreams, communicate those manifestations, because what you say is what is going to manifest. So definitely be wise about that. We've got the Sun is conjuncting Mercury, but that is in Pisces. So, like I said, they can love or hate each other. And I would think this would be a little dream situation, If you can harness and use that energy to create, I feel like it's more on the love side in terms of that. The Sun is sextile Jupiter. Jupiter is in Taurus, so that means to utilize that creativity, that intuition, that spirituality is for your long-term endeavors, and your expansion is really just going to be a good blessing, lucky endeavor for you. Jupiter is all about growth, expansion, ego, even courage, wealth, authority, justice. So you see a lot of things coming to light in terms of it. If you've been on the underdog side of things this past season, right now Jupiter is working in your favor to really bring, some certain things to light, because it's there, baby. It's gonna be there for a minute. It's at 0 degrees too with the sun. That's probably why you see all this stuff coming out. Y'all know what's been happening in the news. Ooh, baby, it's thick out there. It's conjuncting the Sun in Pisces. Is also conjuncting with Saturn, and Saturn is also in Pisces. So them deep secrets, that intuition popping. Spirit ain't playing no games. Woo. Let me see what's going on with Venus, because today is a Venus day. Venus is conjuncting Mars. Mars is in Aquarius, obviously. So yeah, they kind of playing off of each other. Certain elements that I feel would generally get along, or it's in the same sign, I just be certain shit's just gonna either be amplified or they'll kind of work in cohesion. they'll work off of each other. Or like the bad shit that you're doing, the shadow shit you're doing is essentially going to be amplified. Let's see, Venus is squaring Jupiter though, so you gotta be mindful of how you are coming off to your particular tribe, your family, your partners, your lovers, business partners. You gotta be kind of careful with it, in terms of being stubborn about how you're presenting yourself. You don't, want to be bothered with the negative aspects of that, so pay close attention. And then Venus is also square Uranus, so yeah, it's giving fight for my right, slow and steady wins the race, because we got earth and water, so she could get muddy, she could get thick, it could get messy, and that's exactly what it's been doing in the news these past couple of days too. So I'm not shocked that Scorpio energy secrets just coming out like, not funny, ha ha, funny, weird. Let's see, then we got, now Jupiter is sextile Saturn. The nodes that are in Aries are all sextile Saturn, Venus, and Mars. So that's looking good. That means, like I said, if you're on a good guy's side, you're on the good side of karma, or, reaping what you sow, you're going to get blessings from that. You're going to get blessings from the work you put in a while back, any long-term plans you're making. You're just going to be very lucky in terms of your karma and whatever you put discipline and, like I said, work into. Oh, Lilith jumping like Jordan around here. Ooh. She is conjunct, and this is like deep karma, childhood trauma. Lilith is in Virgo. Ooh, yeah, some lessons. She's opposite the sun. She's sextile the moon, though, so they getting along like order in the court. Opposite Mercury, so minor kind of like freewheeling with Venus, and then we've got her training Jupiter and Uranus, and freewheeling with Chiron. Y'all notice I be having a hard time pronouncing that Q word, so I'm just gonna start saying freewheeling, free will. I keep saying I'm gonna listen to that shit on Google to pronounce it correctly, and I just never do. So yeah, like one day I'm gonna commit to that for sure. I could do it right now, but nah, I'm gonna stay on task. I'm gonna stay on task. But no, the lessons that Lilith, in all seriousness, the lessons that Lilith is coming with people like in Pisces, Scorpio's getting them blessings, some secrets getting them blessings, like Mercury, Venus, Jupiter. Why am I naming Jupiter? Because all those are training. I meant to say Venus only, and Chiron, which the Chirons are in Aries at this particular moment. So, and one of them is in retrograde. No, that's a node. The Chiron is actually not in retrograde. One of the nodes in Aries is in retrograde, though. So it's like giving very much reflecting, like take that energy. Like, look what you did, live with it, whether it's inherently good or bad. Everybody is having to face a reflection of what they've done over the past 12 months or so. Like, chickens coming home to roost, and it's going to be in that kind of, like, energy until, I believe, like, March. So, I don't know about y'all, but I'm trying to be on the good side of reaping what we sowing. So, just make sure you're doing the work. Make sure you're being true. and you won't have no issues. And it looks like from the reading, from the initial pool, the collective is not going to be having many issues at all. I do have the Four of Baskets for the first week, which is just indicating that you, after facing yourself, are now accepting the gift of healing. So now you've moved out of stagnation. Things may have been kind of slow for you previously. You just may not have been moving as quick a pace as you wanted to. Well, this week, you're finna get an uptick in your productivity, your manifestations, and things that you're trying to see come forward. It's like you've gotten inherently serious about what you want to do and the life you want to live. Now, the second week is going to be in the Six of Knives energy, and that's just you realizing that it's time for you to move forward. It's time for you to grow. And you may or may not, I'm going to say may or may not, you are taking this journey along with spirit. This man here, for visual purposes, he's in the boat. The waves are big. You can see it out there. It doesn't look so bright, but it's like, you gotta go. You gotta do what you gotta do. But that's not to say this, boater, he's not prepared, because he's got 6 oars in the boat with him, and he ready for whatever. He ready to get, 6 knives. He's got a oar. Oh, snap. Well, he got 6 knives, and then he got 1 oar. But shit, he ready though. Period. He ready, sink or swim, and just realizing that it's time to make a change, and you're being supported in doing so. So I love to see that you gradually built from the 6 of Knives to the 7 of Knives, which is the 3rd week of the month of March. Just you coming forward with a new attitude. Like they say, I got a new attitude. Yes, you do. And you're being very strategic about your moves, because you really want to see your dreams and your manifestations come to fruition. Like, you're no longer playing games. And you can see that this woman has all these different knives. All the knives aren't the same. So it's like you're kind of knowing. It's like, all right, I know I got to do this. I'm going to go with the flow, pick up what I need to pick up along the way. It's happening, and you're making that shift. The Father of Knives in the 5th week is just you realizing that you are going to essentially be smart. You're going to lead with your head and not necessarily your heart. We've got heavy air energy, but the knives are representing your mental state, your thoughts, your beliefs. So over the weeks, you've healed. You are you went from the 6 of Knives to the 7 of Knives to the Father of Knives. So it's like you healed throughout this month. You're going to heal, you're going to grow, you're going to get serious, you're going to be using your smarts, and you really just ain't got time for the bullshit. And I, for one, would like to applaud the tribe, because there is growth there. There is realization. And that's not to take away from your power to create, because we got Black Herman as the overall theme for the month of March. Black Herman is the magician in traditional tarot, and he is all about creating lemons, pound cake from lemons, being a true alchemist, planning, creating, just stepping into your power. So it looked like to me, like I said, the progression is you stepping into your power, you realizing that you do have what it takes to make these things that you want to see come true, regardless of what the waves look like out there. Like they say, you have faith, knowing that you're just going to take the step, even though you can't see the rest of the staircase. This month, you're just going to take the step, because it has to happen. There's no other way. Now, at the bottom of the deck, the big house was here, and I feel like that just represents the idea that you're no longer seeing things through rose-colored glasses. Like, you want to create something real, you want to create something true, and you're allowing things that need to end, you're allowing them to end. So we've got, from the ancestors, we've got heavy air sign energy, Gemini here, with the level of healing. So to me, it's like you've healed, you wrapping up, you wrap, like, let's wrap this shit on up, right? That's to me how you're feeling, from what I can see. And I mean that in a sense of, like, you want to see some things come to fruition, you want to see some things grow. So you realize that you have to take accountability and make that shit happen for yourself. And for that, I am very, very proud of you, tribe. And that is what the ancestors have here for us for the month of March, week by week. And while it's not like all sunshine and rainbows, it's progression. It's you building the mental capability to create the life that you want. And that's, to me, that's lit. Like, because March is going to be a great month. Like, you do have the power to make what you want come out of the air. Like, everything you see is something that was created. Everything you see is something that someone thought of, even from the first creator, God. Within 7 days, he thought it. The world was blank, and let there be air. Let there be water, etc., etc. And over 7 days, and now what do you have? You have the world. So y'all hear me talk about that all the time. Like, I follow that concept because I be like, if spirit can do it, surely I can create some shit. You know what I mean? So you leaving behind things. You realize that in order for you to fully become who you need to be, there are some places that you're gonna have to go, like solo dolo. It's dealing with the fact that you are gonna have to be a lone wolf this season to really get some shit cracking. And again, there's nothing wrong with it. I feel like when it's time for the collective to emerge, the collective will emerge socially, and everything gonna be lit, right? So spirit guides, elevated ancestors, let me get something from the traditional tarot. Let's see what we got. Ooh, at the bottom of the deck, we got the Six of Knives. So moving on, it's heavy movement. You got the Six of Knives and the Six of Swords. Spirit is like, man, if you didn't hit me the first time, let me make sure you know. All right, that's at the bottom of the deck. Let me see what's for this 4 days. So we've got the Knight of Pentacles here, and that's just letting it be known that you're moving towards your stability. You're getting on this horse, and you ready to go towards what is solid for you, something long term. You're ready to move towards that. Now, you're leaving behind anything that's not connected with God, not connected with spirit. Taurus energy here, with the Hierophant in reverse. Tell me more. Yeah, this energy is like, you don't want these burdens anymore. You got the 10 of wands in reverse. You walking away from burdens, you walking away from things that don't serve you to your victory, because we have the 6 of wands in the upright. So yeah, it's like you realize this shit a burden, you realize it's stress, you don't want to be bothered with that no more. You're moving forward into something positive. Yeah, we've got the, what is this? 4, 5, 6, 7, the 9 of wands in the reverse. So you're turning over the idea of feeling like you gotta work hard, like you're fixing your feelings, because we got King of Cups. So you realize you don't have to work hard for what you want, in a sense of like over just doing it. Some things you can have attracted to you, some things can come to you. You just have to fix your emotions, and you have to be aligned and heal, and things will come to you easily. Like that wounded warrior Steve, like that's no more. I think that's what I'm meaning, like trying to say. Like, the wounded warrior. Like, you healing from that. You no longer the wounded warrior. You don't have to just fight for your right. You're going to be in a season of attracting what you want to create, because you've become that in essence, right? That's what I'm getting. Now, there are some things that you may necessarily not. Tell me about this Two of Swords. So, you can't see. Ooh, like that. So you're thinking about, you can't see. Hold on. 4. That's the 8 of Wands in reverse. You need to make sure that you are dotting your I's and crossing your T's. That's what I get from that. Like, be for real. Be smart. Be strategic. Because you don't want to miss your blessings. You don't want to get slowed down because you didn't think this shit through. You don't want to be stuck in your emotions either. Queen of Cups, like, imbalance. Like, no. We have the 3 of Wands. Yeah, you need to look ahead, do some long-term planning, like, get for real about your goals and what you want to see happen. Like, don't just be blindly rushing into things. You need to, that's what it is. Don't be blindly rushing into things based off of emotion this month, especially towards the end of the month. You really need to pace out your steps. You really need to think about what it is you're wanting to do so that you can go on this journey successfully. You need to get away from, like, emotionally making emotional decisions. That King of Swords is about what's solid, what he can see, feel, and touch, not his feelings. Get out your feelings and get in your bag. You're not trapped anymore because you have the power to create your reality. We have what is this? We got the 9 of Swords in the reverse. So that over the Black Hermit. So it's like, you're not trapped anymore. You're no longer trapped. You're no longer trapped in instability and not being happy. You don't having to work so hard for things within, like, a teammate type of deal. You don't have to work as hard for those things. You don't have to labor away. Be careful about being foolish. Things, there are some things that you shouldn't jump into without really, really thinking about them. And you need to be smart. You need to fall into things that are balanced and that make sense at the end of the day. Like, keep your priorities in order. Be mindful of who you link up with. Be mindful of, like, energies that you entertain. You're not trapped in this situation. You don't have to work at it. You this partnership, these teams, like, no, you don't have to deal with that shit no more. You're no longer a fool. You're no longer lost. You're making decisions that make sense at the end of the day, right? And I'm going to go ahead and get some oracle for these. So I feel like this is like word to the wise, Word to the wise. Like, be wise this month. Don't fall off. Don't don't be your own worst enemy this month. That's what I get from that. Let me see. Let's see what the oracle talking about. Some things have been revealed to you this first week. Some things are going to be revealed to you. My apologies. And you're being asked to continue to use your instincts as you move forward. You're going to be consumed with secrets. Consume your secrets. Keep your shit to yourself. You're being asked to not communicate and not go after things that are already dead, because they're dead for a reason. So don't be bothered. We don't give a fuck. You got Sagittarius energy here, heavy water energy, heavy male sign water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Like, yeah, nah. Spirit saying, let it stay. There is no rebirth. Let it stay dead. Don't go after it. Don't talk. Don't communicate. Nah. And don't lack patience. Somebody don't have patience. You don't have the patience to create. You lack patience in creating. So you got to be patient with what you're making. So bit by bit, brick by brick, you've got to build this, But you don't have to defend what you're creating either. So, like, just create it. That's part of being an artist. That's part of being a magician. Yeah. Don't defend. Don't, and collaborate came out in the reverse. They don't hold these things sacred. Like they don't love it like you love it, baby. Can't nobody bake a cake like you. That's what I just heard. Yeah, these energies aren't like family. These energies not gang. And this is like during the 4th week. So people gonna start to see, you know what I'm saying, that you've changed and that you're shifting by the 4th week. And Spirit saying, by the 3rd week, really. And that's, you need to stay to yourself. That's what they're saying. Yeah, you step into your power, Aries energy. Stay to yourself, step into your power. Power is on the magician's wand. Yeah, because these people, you're not going to get no peace with that energy. And you're going to be feeling uninspired. So you need to trust God this go round. Trust God. And trust the fact that it's the death card. Trust the fact that this shit is dead, and don't try to revive it. Yeah, it's dead because it's not growing. Growth in reverse. And you can't be tricked anymore. You're free. Freedom. Yeah, they can't disguise themselves. Disguise on the bottom. Heavy Gemini energy, boy. Heavy trickster energy in this boy. So, yeah. Overall, the theme for real is you being smart enough to realize that you can't see, you don't want them holding you back. You've got some people that want to keep you in this emotional state. They want to keep your thoughts on negative emotions. Don't be dealing with that. Like, keep moving forward. Give yourself grace. You're making something. This is a new person. This is a new identity to this shift. You've never been this person before. But you do have power. You do have, more power than you think. Nothing Even Matters by Lauryn Hill is playing right now. So none of that other shit really matters at the end of the day. You can't create if you don't have patience. But these energies is you freed yourself. So don't tie yourself back in to these partnerships. You're not trapped anymore. So don't trap yourself. You know what I'm saying? Only you can hurt yourself this time. You've been freed. You don't have any karmic debt. You don't have no obligations to this shit. Keep your business to yourself. Keep your wins to yourself. And keep it moving. This is just not like a flossy season. There are some seasons that you will win in private, if you know what I'm saying. Like, this ain't the flossy season. This is the do the work, be smart, use your instincts, move forward. Time reveals all things. Enemies, blessings, people that you're supposed to collaborate with. But right now, I'm surprised the Hermit, if I kind of kept pulling the Hermit card, would have came out eventually. Like, this is a very much a you thing. You're making something, you know. But it's gonna be a good month for the collective as long as they stay on task. You know, it's King of Cups. You don't need to be falling with that energy. We've got, what is this? No, don't communicate. Oh, dang, yeah, stay to yourself. And I know I feel like that's been like a major theme, but there's what they say, there's a season for everything, and this is just the season that you're building something and you're manifesting. And what did we say in the previous weeks about the babies, staying in your belly for 9 months? We same vibes. So as you get to moving, like growing, you feel like, oh, it's gonna get warm outside, let me start stunning, let me start being all out there. Yeah, in some ways, it's a way to do everything. That's how I say. Like, and you damn sure don't owe nobody no explanation. So, that's dead. That's dead, baby. That's dead. So, yeah. I pray that I was able to assist you guys. This is your March forecast. I believe March is going to be a beautiful month if you're willing to do the work and follow the guidance of the elevated ancestors in spirit. In terms of astrology right now, let me turn this down because I don't want YouTube to flag me. But in terms of March astrology, because I have not put up the calendar yet, it's going to be up by in the morning, though, y'all. So you will be able to look at the calendar on the website or in Patreon. But yeah, so today is the 1st. So significantly, the sun is in Pisces, which is sextile Jupiter and Taurus, which we were talking about. So, like, it's all about, like, luck and prosperity. So lean into that, whatever you want. And it's so funny that that's there because, like, again, we got this Black Hermit card, and the first thing it says is it's you can make anything happen like magic. So yeah, like, you can have what you want. So definitely take time to write, manifest. Yesterday was a leap day, so I hope you guys got a chance to kind of, like, write your intentions down, like, let it be known, what type of energy you want to see come to fruition this season. Like, let that shit be known. Don't, like, it's raining. Maybe that's a good thing to sit some of us down so we can take the time and really manifest and grow something significant for this powerful, powerful month. On the 9th, Mercury's going to enter Aries. So, my Mercury's in Aries. So, it's like, watch what you say, how you say it, but walk it like you talk it. It's giving very, what power came out to with the Oracle, and it's Aries. So, It's really all about just walking in the new you, Be bold, be real, be powerful. Just make sure, it backs itself up. As long as you can back it up, it's cool. I always tell my kids, count to 10 before you speak. So just, don't get to talking crazy, but, stand in your power, if that makes sense. On the 10th, we've got a new moon in Pisces, and this is going to be great because, again, you're building your dreams, you're manifesting with your subconscious mind, bringing things out into the 3D. So any guides, which I told you I will be working with specific guides, and if you have your own personal guides you work with, obviously, definitely lean into them. Definitely ask for their assistance, ask for their help. A lot of this journey you'll be going on solo dolo in terms of not telling the physical human beings that what your plans are for, for energy purposes. So you need to be looking into guides that you want to go to, elevated ancestors that you want to go to ask for help. And this is going to be heavy around the 10th of the month. So, yeah. You can pretty much ask for what you want. This is a damn good month. I could see, like, like planetary wise. I could see why it's like, yo, be to yourself, get the Lulu by yourself. You know what I'm saying? March the 11th, Venus enters Pisces, and you know Pisces is a lover girl. My Venus is a Pisces. Oh, it's hitting all my points. Okay, so definitely love yourself. I'm gonna say lean into self-love. We'll be doing a lot of self-love and self-worth work this month, because before you can love someone else, you've definitely got to stand 10 toes down about you. Don't play with nobody about you this month. March 19th, the sun will enter Aries, and we will be in the spring equinox. It'll be officially the new year, y'all. Woo, woo. Okay. So, you know, Aries being the first sign of the zodiac, Pisces being the last. This makes logical sense, you know, but they'll have you thinking it comes alive in January. No, it's still winter. I mean, I'm just saying, if you working by the seasons, this is what it is. But yeah, like, Aries is big, bold. Aries is big, Aries is bold, Aries is passionate. So finish out the month strong. That's what I get from that. You finishing out the month strong. Mars will enter Pisces on the 22nd. Ooh, it's going to be heavy water. So it's going to be all about dealing with those inner shadows. So yeah, we'll be doing shadow work. Definitely working with our insides and making sure that we are able to navigate our spirits just as well as we are our cars, our outsides, or ourselves, you know. So you feel yourself getting low, you know, definitely get yourself prepared with affirmations, with spirit baths, so you can like combat that energy, you know. The 25th, full moon lunar eclipse. So there's going to be eclipse season again. It's going to be in Libra. So this is going to be just death to the ego, death to codependent relationships that no longer serve you. Yeah, it's on brand with this reading. Wow, that's interesting. Then finally we have March 29th with this Peleus retrograde in Sagittarius, and you just want to stay grounded. You know, you might, you know, Sagittarius energy is all about freedom, moving around, but you want to make sure you are like being patient with yourself and really just mapping what you want to see out. You know, think very clearly about what you're planning and creating. You know, dot your I's and cross your T's, just like I said. This on brand. I love it. March 31st, Vesta enters Cancer. So, you want to just continue, like, you want to end the month strong. Stability, foundation, put down your roots. Ooh, I love when the readings be in alignment with the planets, because pretty much everything I pulled is going along with what's gonna happen astrologically over the next month. So if you wanted to know, was this reading for real, like, to me it's like that should show you this reading is for real. Because as it's saying that about the Vesta entering Cancer, take into account we had that Father of Knives come out for the 4th week. So yeah, I mean, you know what I say, he's serious, he for real, he ain't playing no games. Be for real about what you want to see manifest in your personal life. Like, stand your ground, you know, stand on business this season, period. So yeah, y'all, again, I pray this helps someone. Let me know if you need me. I will be posting the resources on the website as well as Patreon for you guys. I am going to get a visual of this put up today. Preferably we can get it up on YouTube this evening as well, so y'all can look at it. But definitely snippets on social media will happen. So yeah, I love you guys. Don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend. We're gonna fucking smash March. No worries. And yeah, we shall chat soon. Bye.